Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Jonas. This is my Craps Master dice shooting journey. Let's make it yours too. Today is episode number 137 of the Level Up program, day number 52 of the Purple Belt. If you're following along in Crapsee, make sure you input the code H9K4Z4. And if you're new to the program here, this is all about learning how to shoot the dice and work on a betting system that is shooter based. Good morning, Marble Fork, and good morning, Uncle Hoku. So we're going to continue on with the dice set 5435 for this purple belt level. And yesterday we had a lot of problems with single pitches, so that brought out a lot of sevens. We had 7 shooters yesterday. Only 2 of them were worth anything. We had a 15 shooter and I think almost a 20. Other than that, all of them were 6 or less rolls, which is pretty substandard in my opinion. But today we're going to change things around. We're going to make them a little bit better. I'm going to engage a roll tracker here. And let's get started. In Crapsee, I'm going to start off with, I'm just going to go with a 555 and an ATS right now. I'm going to pretend that somebody else is shooting, and we're going to change our betting around just slightly. We're going to do a version of the Skill 66, but remember that I'm preparing for my Chicago trip in August, so it's going to be a $25 table donor. So we're going to bump up that Skill 66 set, and we'll explain that in just a little bit. So 555 on the ATS, and we're going to go all bets set in Crapsee, 5435. The other thing I'm going to do today is I'm going to change my landing zone, and I'm going to try to see if throwing it towards the middle of the table makes a difference. So that we're a little bit offline. Normally we throw it straight down to the end of the table in a line with this pass line here. We're going to go towards the center of the table now and see if that makes a difference. And we're going to start off with hard 10. So that is a single pitch again. That is the Old Bay Bushel. So 10 will be our first point. And that went a little bit too far to the left side of the table for me. But the reason we're changing that landing zone is so that way we can get the die to roll off axis a little bit. Because if one die goes off axis, that is totally acceptable with this dice set. 5435, and we're going to go with 154 inside bet level, and that's going to be 35 on a 5 and 9, and we're going to go 42 on that 6 and 8. So we have a total of $169 on the table because of the ATS bet. So we'll call that all bets set and dice out. That's a little bit better of a landing zone there. We have a 5-1 mixer, crisp sideshow gamble. That's a 1-5. And so far so good with the dice set. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go to 198 inside. So we're going to press it up 2 units on each of the inside numbers. Good morning, nuts and bolts. And we're going to take 1 hit at this, and then we're going to bring it back down to the 110 inside level. Good morning, SJ. So that's how we're altering the strategy today. Kind of like I said, Skill 66 style. We're starting off at 154 inside, we're going to 198 inside, and we're going to go back down to 110 inside. And then we'll start doing our pressing and collecting from there. So all bets set and dice out. And we have a 145 horse and buggy. So far so good. It's a 4-1. Yesterday, our 5s were on fire. We got 50 rolls and 10 of them, or 1/5 of the rolls, were a 5. So we're going to bring our bets down now. We're going to go to 110 inside bet level. So we have 112 brought back to the rack. 125 is on the table because of the ATS. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take one collect, and then we'll start pressing our bets up. So we got 5, 4, 3, 5 is the dice set. And again, if you're just joining in, I'm changing my landing zone today to try something a little bit different. We're going to try to hit towards the middle of the table. So somewhere in this area right in here is where we're going to try to land a dice rather than our normal landing zone, which is right here. And the theory behind it is hopefully I can get the dice to roll off axis a little bit when they land. Good morning, press regress. So dice out. And we have a double degen. That is a 2-3 hard 6. Again, another single pitch. So one of the dice did not go off axis. They both stayed on axis, which is what I'm trying not to do today. I'm trying to get at least one of them to go off that axis. Good morning, Chiro. So that will be a collect. Now we're definitely in a positive for this shooter. 147 brought back. We have 125 on the table. And from here now we're going to start doing our pressing progression. So all bet set. Dice out. 5, 4, 3, 5. And we have a hard 4, 2, 2. Ballerina. Again, that is a our single pitch. So we're not getting that one die off axis like we're trying to do. So let's see, maybe bringing the dice a little bit more over towards the center, even a little bit more. Good morning, Nemo. So that did nothing for our bets, that hard 4. So we're going to stay the same on our bet level. That did help with the ATS though a little bit. So 5, 4, 3, 5. And all bets set. Here we go. And we have a 3, 2, 5 now. So that'd be Michael Jordan. 2, 3, 5. No field 5. And Chiro, I threw probably about 5 or 6 mid-mo yo's yesterday. I didn't see in the chat at all. So I just wanted to let you know that you did represent, even though you weren't here. Good morning, nuts and bolts. So that is where we're going to start pressing our bets up now. We threw a 5, and the 5 has been hitting. 5 and 6 are the 2 strong numbers right now, but we're going to press that 5 and 9 up to $35 each. So 182 brought back to the rack, 145 on that table. And good morning, Durso. Dice out. So we have 9 people right now watching on YouTube. We have, I think, 5 people playing Crapsee. And I screwed up, guys. I went back to my normal landing zone. I'm supposed to do it in here, but we got 3, 4, 7 ouch. It's a single pitch. So again, I don't know why. It's muscle memory, I guess. We're trying not to hit my normal landing zone. We're trying to, should be going towards that center of the table today. Good morning, Ada. So again, we're not going to do any pass line bet right now. We're just going to go 5, 5, 5 on that ATS. 5, 4, 3, 5 is that dice set. So every morning, Ada says, good morning, everyone from Dead Sea Hilton, 4:10 afternoon here. Where is the Dead Sea Hilton? Curious. Okay, all bets set. Coming out, shooter number 2. stay focused on my shooting here so that way I hit the center of the table. I don't do what muscle memory kick in. And we got a 459 Big Mac hard 9. So that is our new point. Again, we're going to go with that 154 inside bet level. And we're going to do this modified skill 66 here. So that's 35 and a 5 and 9, 42 and that 6 and 8. Same dice set. So I don't know if you heard or saw, I have a new dice call out this week, and you will see it in a little bit, but you have the influence on that dice call, whether you realize it or not. All bet set. Dice out. Let's see if we can roll it today so that way we can announce it for you. And we have another Big Mac, 5-4 hard 9. So that is our point. So we buckshot the point. And we're gonna, it turns our box numbers off, but when we come back with the box numbers, we're gonna press it up again. In Jordan, okay, wow, that's awesome. So I assume that you live in Jordan. If that's very cool, we have a multinational channel going on here, guys. So anyhow, we got all bet set here, guys. Coming, looking for a new point. This is still shooter number 2. 5-4-3-5. Nice out. And we have a double degen again. That left die hit that back wall and it took off on me. Single pitch. So 3-3 hard 6. So 6 will be our new point. And we're going to press up all of the inside numbers 2 units each. So we're going to go to that 198 inside bet level. It's 45 on a 5 and 9, 54 and that 6 and 8. We'll take one hit here and then we'll regress down to 110 inside and then we'll start our betting again. So all bet set. And we have a 4-2-6 2x4. And that is point hit again. Wow, we buckshotted the point 2 times in a row. That's just amazing. So talk about some consistency here. And that's going to allow us to, when we turn our bets back on, to bring our bets down to 110 inside. So that was nice. So 5-4-3-5. Give everybody just a second to get their bets in. We're looking for another point. This is shooter number 2. And this is only roll number 5 of shooter 2. And we're looking for our 3rd point already. Wow. Amazing. Okay, all bet set. 6 people in Crapsee. 12 people watching us live on YouTube. And dice out. And we didn't go quite as far over to the center of the table as I wanted, but we have Snake Eyes, Magic Aces. 1-1-2. So Larry is in the house, and I have not seen him in a chat for quite a while. I wonder what's up with, I haven't seen him around anywhere actually much lately. What took me long enough there, Chiro? You confused me, my friend. 5-4-3-5. If you guys haven't checked out Chiro's channel in the last 2 days, he's rolling out a new series where he has a big AZ style of play. Good morning, Roger. And he has a spinning wheel, buckshot. Oh, okay, I got you there. He has a spinning wheel where it has different rule changes and take rules away, and it's pretty cool. It's different, but it's really neat. It's a nice little spin on the craps to get us out of our normal routine a little bit. Very entertaining, so make sure you check that out. And here we go. Still looking for a blank. And we have a 3-2-5. 2-3, Michael Jordan. No fill 5. So 5 is our new point. See if we can hit this right away. That'd be amazing if we could hit that right away. And that would be another buckshot. If we could do that, and it would be our third fire bet. Working on a fourth, but let's see if we can hit it first. So we're going to bring our bets down. We're going to go to that 110 inside bet level. So now we are almost in the profit again. 112 brought back, 125 on the table because of that ATS bet. So we'll do one collect here, and then we will start pressing our bets up. So I thought about doing this last night. You're welcome, Chiro. So I thought about doing the strategy this way last night. See if it works for us, because I'm really big on playing skill 66, because my normal local is a $10 table, and that skill 66 does work out well there for me. And we have a 2-1-3 Alfredo sauce ace deuce. So yeah, the money that Chiro was making off of that new series he's doing, because he takes $2 donations in order to play, and then $2 donations for different rule changes and that. But all the money that he's making off of that, and I think off of his channel altogether, is going to be donated to the Crapsee for a Cure in November. So he'll be donating. I think he has somewhere around $160, $170 built up ready towards the donation. So that is a really, really cool cause. Check out all the different channels. I know a lot of us are going to be doing different things for the cure. I'm planning on making that throwing station, the deluxe throwing station, which I hopefully knock on the table. Good morning, Beth. Knock on the table. I might start this weekend because I have 4 days off of work this weekend. Actually, 5 days: Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, because Tuesday is Independence Day. So all bets set. And dice out. And we have a 1-6-7. Ouch. So that one backfired on me because both of the dice flipped off access. Again, me throwing towards the center of the table today. If you're just joining in, the goal of it is to get at least one of the dice to go off axis, not both of them. Because if both of them go off axis with this dice set, that is not a good thing. So we got almost back to even on that shooter. We lost $13 off of it, and I can handle that, guys, because if I have $154 on the table to start off with and I would lose 13, that gives me a chance to get into the profit. So not a bad thing. Okay, so we're gonna go 5-5-5 on that ATS again, and all bet set. Same dice set, 5-4-3-5. And by the end of today, we should have close to 150 throws in on this dice set. And we start off with a come out 7 single pitch. And this would be the 5-2 Bruce. Do not become shark bait. There you go, Nemo. I got your name out there. So that is a come out 7. That does clear our ATS bets off. So that is unfortunate for us because we don't have any protection on that right now because we are pretending somebody else is shooting. 5-4-3-5. And all bets set. So I don't know if I'm liking the center of the table thing here right now. We'll give it a couple more shots yet this way, and if I keep on getting a single pitch, or if both dice keep on going off axis, I'm just going to go back to my normal dice set. So, yep, nuts and bolts. I just covered that in the beginning here. I'm trying a different landing zone today, so that way I can see if I can get one of those dice to go off axis, because with this dice set, one dice off axis will not produce a 7. If I get both of them off axis, though, that is automatic 7. So we'll see what happens. Dice out. Whoa, that one hit the back wall, guys, and this one die flew way up here. And we have another 2-5. Bruce, do not become shark bait. Terrible, terrible throw, and the reason that happens, I hit that back wall. The dice came down right at the bottom of the wall, and that slant right there, and it just kicked them all both out. So that was a terrible mechanics on that throw. Good morning, Craig. Why is it different, tossing different? Why am I tossing different? Because yesterday I was throwing a lot of single pitches, and with this dice set, single pitch is terrible because 4 of the results show up as a 7, and the other 4 show up as a hard way. And I don't want to get those 7s at all going on here in this dice set. So just trying something different, and if it doesn't work out, guys, I will be going back to my normal landing zone. Again, 555 on the ATS. We're still looking for a point on this shooter. This is shooter number 3. And all bets set. 9 people in Crapsee, 15 people watching live on YouTube. I do thank everybody for stepping in. If you are watching, make sure you say hi in the chat if you haven't done so already. And that was muscle memory as far as close to my normal landing zone, although I hit the base of the wall again. So I'm throwing a little bit too far, but we have a 325. That is a new point. And 5 is continuing to be a strong number for this dice set. Again, it's a single pitch. Good morning, Frida. So we are going to go to the 154 inside bet level again. Excuse me. And that's 35 on that 5 and 9, 42 on the 6 and 8. All bets set. I got allergies here and it's kicking my butt lately. So dice out. And there's a single pitch. I think I'm going to go back to my normal landing zone, guys. That's a 3-4-7 this time. So that one did hurt us with our bets. Once we finally got a point established. So let me turn on my landing zone light here, so you guys can see where I should be landing the dice. There we go. We got the purple square back on again. So hopefully this works a little better. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So 555 on that ATS. 5435 for the dice set. So we'll see if that makes a difference going back to our normal zone here. And all bets set. Thanks, Cheryl. Love me some Morning Joe, Cup of Joe. Everybody's trying to get me to change the name of the morning show. Guys, it's Level Up because we're trying to level ourselves up here. But that's awesome. Okay, days up. Shooter number 3. And we have a 415 horse and buggy. So 5 is our new point. 5 is definitely hot today. So we have got 19 throws so far today, and there's been 4 5s and 4 6s. So 6s and 5s are hot. Again, we're going with that 154 inside bet level. 35 on the 5 and 9, 42 on that 6 and 8. 5, 4, 3, 5 is the dice set. I agree with you with nuts and bolts. If I want sevens, I should throw this dice at because that single pitch is where most of those sevens come from. That 5-2, 2-5, 4-3, and 3-4 all come from the single pitch. And I have a 4-4 hard 8 squipper. So why was that a bad throw? Not only was that a single pitch again, but what happened is both of the dice flew off to the. Oops, I didn't put it in right, did I? 4-4. There we go. 4-4. Both of the dice flew off into the left side because my hand must have been tilted to the right when I released the dice. So I'm going to correct that, guys. I have a 4-1-5 and then a 4-4. So I got to correct that in Crapsee here, or in KPI. So we have 4-1-5 and a 4-4. There we go. Now it's up to date and it's correct. So, so that was a hit on that. We're going to press up the inside 2 units each. So we're at 198 our inside. 5-4, 3-5. And I'll bet set. Best part of waking up is Joe in your cup. Come watch Morning Joe. That's an awesome slogan. Thanks a lot. That's the most. I might have to consider it. Okay, dice out. And guys, there's that 4-3-7 single pitch. I don't know if I like this dice set. I really don't. This is the third day using this, I think, third or fourth day. But today's Wednesday, right? Yeah. So this is the third day using this. And first day we had a phenomenal throw. Yesterday, not so much. And today, kind of showing up to be not so much either. So, but it is what it is. Again, how are we going to learn if we don't try these different things here? The Midmo Mocha. That's awesome. 5-5-5 and 8, yes. You guys just a second, get your bets in here. 15 people watching, 9 people playing Crapsee, and we'll go all bet set. Actually, only 8 on Crapsee now. Somebody must have lost money and dropped out. I've done a couple rebuys for people today. If you guys want to rebuy, that's totally cool with me. I would totally understand because of the way these dice are going. Here's another 5-2-3-5. Consistent number. Again, 154 inside bet level. You guys are hilarious. 35 and a 5 and 9, 42 and a 6 and 8. Lost another person in Crapsee. Must not be happy with the rolls today. But that's right, guys. This is where the good rolls start when the other people start dropping on. They're like, Joe, we can't make any money off you. Well, and they're still saying, I don't know about you, but with Bone Tracker help, I have to stay away from single pitch big red sets, which is amazing, Duracell, because with Duracell, with Bone Tracker, they've been recommending these dice sets for me because what happens is, I think, with the dice sets they're recommending, I start off And then since I roll them out for so long, I start changing my throw a little bit. And I think it starts eliminating those single pitches as they get further into the toss results. So when I get past like 100, 200, 300 throws, I don't know if I alter my throwing style a little bit to start getting rid of that. And then it starts altering the bone tracker results. Not sure how that works really. But this is the second time in a row Bone Tracker has referred me to a single pitch type dice set. And we have a 639 center field 9. So that is hit number 1 for this shooter for me. Again, we're going to press it 44-inch side. We're going to press our pressure. 5, 4, 3, 2. Thanks, Biff. Okay, and I'll bet set. And we have a 5-1 mixer. So we got past that hump this time. So 6s and 5s are the hot numbers today. Should only be putting bets on there but I'm trying to work this system through. So we're going to bring our bets down. We're going to go to 110 inside. Again, we need 1 collect here and we'll be in a profit for this shooter. 1 more collect, I should say. And I'll bet set. And once we get to the brown belt level, guys, I think, and I'll explain to you why we did what we did to get up to this point. Everything that we've done during this purple belt is done for a reason, and some of it might not make sense to some of you watching, but once we get to that brown belt level, I'm going to explain to you why I'm doing this on purple belt the way that I'm doing it. As far as the dice sets that I'm picking and why I'm rolling them all and all that stuff. We have a 4-4 hard 8 square pair. And I think most of you guys are going to appreciate the time and energy that was gone into, even though some of these dice sets do not seem to be the best for me. But there is, believe it or not, a reason behind why I'm doing it this way. So that was a collect. We have 147 brought back, 125 on the table now. The next one will be a press. Or we may consider picking up the 4-10. We'll see how it works out. So I'll bet set, dice out. Hit that mixing bowl just a little bit, guys. And we have the 5-4-9. Big Mac, hard 9. I still have not gotten to that new dice call for the week yet today. And I'm itching to get to it because Durso is in the chat. That was a primary hit, by the way, the 5-4-9. So we're up 60 bucks. Let's pick up the 4 and 10 for 25 each. And then we'll start all of the regular normal pressing from here then. So, okay, all bet set, dice out. Yeah, we have magic aces again. Wow, second time today. 1-1-2. That was really tight into the mixing bowl. They didn't really roll around out of it, so I kind of hit it straight on. Good morning, Chris. If you guys didn't check out, Chris put a video out early this morning, late last night. And he's getting back to his strategies type videos again. And that one's a really cool video he did. It's kind of a take off of 678 strategy. I'm not going to give it away at all, so make sure you do check it out. So you use the hard way sets all the time so that way you can use bone tracker results, I'm assuming, to yourself. And hey, how's your finger doing? You said that you cut it last week or a couple weeks ago. We'll go all bet set here. They sucked. And we have a 6-4-10, Waylon's best friend, weighing it in, Daddy Joe. So I'm glad I picked up the 10. And now this is going to be the first time we're actually pressing our bets up into profit. So we're going to make the 10 look like 50. 231 brought back to the rack. 200 on a table right now. If you're just joining in, I tried something different in the beginning of the show. I tried changing my landing zone towards the middle of the table rather than my normal one along the pass line here, and it really didn't work much at all. Not like I was hoping it would work, but all but set. They sucked. And we have a 415 horse and buggy. Fives are on fire for the second day in a row. And that was our points. So we hit the points. So we'll be coming to look for a new point again. That's good that you're back tossing. That's good to see. 5435. And we're still not going into the pass line because I'm pretending somebody else is shooting here. So we're just going to leave it as is. All my box bets are turned off. We need the 3 and 4 for the small. We need the 11 and 12 for the tall. So all bets set. They sold. They split apart a little bit when he left my fingers. We get that square pair once again. That is a single pitch. 4-4 hard 8. So our new point will be 8. And we're going to leave all of our back bets the way they are, but they are turned back on again. Yeah, we're down to 5 people in Crapsee, 13 people watching live. And all bets set. Went a little bit short on that, but we have the double digit once again. The 3-3 hard 6. So we're going to press that 6 and 8 up to $42 each. So that's adding $12 to each of them. Ah, shoot. Get back up there again. So we've got 301 brought back to the rack, 224 on the table. I don't know, Marble Fork. I know you had problems last night on a Fredo show. You're having lots of problems with Crapsee. I don't know if you're using it on your phone, right? I believe you said last night. Maybe taking the app off and reinstalling the app might be, maybe there's a bug in the app itself. I'm not having any problems today at my end. Everything seems to be working fine, and I feel for you, my friend. 5435. Probably use the right dice, that would help. 3-5, there we go. Dice out. And another double degen. Wow, coming in multiples. 3-3, heart 6. So we're going to press that 6 up to $66 now. That is a press and collect. And so far, moving to our regular landing zone does seem to have worked a little bit. $350 brought back, $248 on the table. And we got 5435. And we got a 6-5 mid-mo. Yo, Chiro Nouse. So I think all we need to do to get that tall is to pick up the midnight. We need a 3 and 4 for the small, so we're getting close here again. And 5-4, 3-5. I've had the same thing happen with me, Duracell too. If I switch over to, say, YouTube, if I'm playing on my phone with YouTube and Crapsee at the same time, you go back to YouTube and it kicks you out of Crapsee. I've had that happen before. So the minimal yield does nothing for our bets. We're going to go all bets set here. And dice out. And we have a 6-3-9 center field 9. Those dice are coming down really close to the wall, hitting, and they're snapping right back down. And they're really not going too far from the wall, so that's not the worst thing for me, I guess. We're going to go to $35 on that 5 and 9. So we roll number 14 coming up. This is still shooter number 5. And we've got $385 brought back to the rack, $268 on the table. 5435 is the dice set. And I'll bet set. Whoa, that was really long in a row. We got lucky. We have a 6-4-10, Waylon's best friend on that end. So we got lucky with that. There's one die off access. Surprising both of them weren't. Good morning, John. And that's going to allow us to go to $100 on that 10. And John, I'm sure, is checking out my dice rolls right now. He's going to see that the 5 and 6 are the hot numbers today. Second day in a row for the 5s. And 2 days ago, the 6 was a hot number. So it's coming back again. 5435, and all bet set. Dice out. And we have an Alfredo sauce, ace deuce, 2 and 3. So that was one of those that we needed for the ATS. All we need is a 314 to Big Joe to get that small, and we need midnight for the tall. So usually 314 is a strong number for me, but we really have not been hitting it much today. We got the hard 4 a couple times, just once actually. So we hit the hard 4 once. We have not had a single 314 yet. And I'll bet set. So this table does have ears, so let's see if the 314 hits. I saw the 3, but it did not. We got a 639 center field 9. That was close. So that's going to allow us to press that 9 up to $60. So we're going to drop a quarter onto it. 532 brought back, 343 on the table. 5435. This is going to be roll number 17. All bets set. A little bit short with that landing zone. We got lucky, and I still don't have a new call up, but we have a 358 this time. 8 came easy. That's the first time we've thrown a 3-5 today, I believe. Yes. So that is our point. So we hit our point, and that is the second point for this shooter so far. So we'll be looking for a new point. Number 3 point for the shooter. So we're working towards that fire bet. 5-4-3-5. I'm not going to do any pass line bets yet. I'm pretending somebody else is shooting. Maybe that's why the roll is going so long. It's because somebody else is shooting, not me. Dice up. And we have a 4-2-6, 2x4. So 6 is our new point. So this is the third unique number for this shooter for a point. Our bets are turned back on again. 5-4-3-5. And dice up. And we got a 1-6-7. Ouch. So that's both dice off axis. They kind of dribbled into the back wall and just barely touched up on that. So a little bit low energy on that dice. So that is 41 throws. We still got 10 minutes left. So let's go one more shooter here. We finally hit a decent roll. That was 19 rolls there. We made $238 off of that roll. So last shooter coming up here, guys. 555 on the ATS. No pass line or anything else for me for now. 5-4-3-5. And this is shooter number 6. Nice out. 17 people watching on YouTube right now. Again, if you are watching, you haven't said hi in the chat, please drop a hi to everyone to make sure everybody knows that you're here and so you can introduce yourself to the community. It was short in that landing zone. We have a 3-6-9, center field 9. And that'll be our new point. Let me go up to that 154 inside bet level. $35 and a 5 and 9, 42 and at 6 and 8. And we're doing a modified Skill 66 version, just beefed up. Trying it out today, and so far it seems to be working decent. Even on some of the shorter rolls, it turned to either profit or just about profit. Getting a little bit shorter on that landing zone. Magic aces once again. Throwing a lot of those. We just can't hit that midnight tonight or today. It does nothing for our bets other than the ATS. We're coming oh so close to the ATS a couple times this week already, but we just have not nailed it. And all bet set. I will say this, so we have a Old Bay bushel here, 5-5 hard 10. I will say this, so the Uri grip is working nice for me today for the simple fact that it is very humid here in Wisconsin. And even though I'm shooting out of a room in my basement, it is kind of humid here. And my fingers seem not to be sticking to the dice right now. So they are not sticking. So this Uri grip is working nice for that. 10-0 for our bets. We're going to stay at our same bet level. We're looking for inside hits here. All bets set and dice out. And we have a 5-4 Big Mac hard 9. So that is a primary hit, which is fine with this dice set. Actually preferable if we can get it to be primary and stay primary. So we're going to be able to press that inside bets 44 inside. Oh, that is our point. Never mind. I will strike that comment and we'll pressure at 44 inside once we get a new point established. So again, we're not doing any pass line bets here. And we'll call this all bet set. And we have a double Degen once again. So 3-3 hard 6. That has been a very popular number today. Again, it is a single pitch, which I do not like to see, but I will definitely take the hard ways if this single pitch does show, because that is the option there. So 5-4, 3-5, and we're going to pressure 44 inside. And I'll bet set. So they're still saying fingertips are very susceptible to hydration levels. Check out a good moisturizer grip enhancer to consistently use for practice. Don't use it and then start practicing too grippy. Okay. Something to consider. And dice out. Hit the mixing bowl just slightly back on the magic aces. 1-1-2. Definitely a strong number today, and that is a repeater, by the way. So we hit at least one repeater here. 5-4-3-5. And I'll bet set. They split apart just slightly. We'll regrip them. And we have a 1, 3, 4 Big Joe from Crapsee Master Journey. Where was that? About 5 rolls ago, guys. Well, what, 8 rolls ago. That would have been nice because that would have hit that small for us. And it does nothing for our bets. We need to get another inside number here as soon as possible. 5435. I'll bet set. And 415, horse and buggy. So we got that hit that we needed. And that's going to allow us to bring our bets down now to 110 inside. So we have 112 brought back, 125 on the table, 5435. I'll bet set. A little slightly long on that throw, but we have a 639. That left one went just a little bit longer than the right one and hit the bottom and bounced off pretty far. But center field 9. It's arc 1 collect here. Now we're going to probably pick up the 4 and 10 next. And we'll have all the box numbers covered. Oh, that's it. And another double Degen. Hard 6, 3-3. So if you guys are watching the dice results today, we are having a ton of repeat or similar numbers. So out of 51 throws today, 10 of them have been a 6, 9 of them have been a 9, 5 or 8 of them have been a 5. So those are our 3 numbers, and the 9s, most of them have come in that 5-4 variety. We're going to pick up that 5 or 4 and 10 for $25 a piece. That was our point, by the way. So we're going to make sure that our bets are turned off our box numbers. So we're following the puck. 5, 4, 3, 5, and we're going to go all bet set. Appreciate everybody hanging in with me here. And we have a 3, 5, 8. 8 came easy, so 8 is our new point. I do appreciate everybody for showing up and sticking with me so long in the program today. We're almost at that 1 hour mark. 5, 4, 3, 5. And we're going to go all bet set. 182 brought back, 175 on the table. This is where our pressing starts coming in. We'll start collecting and pressing pretty much at the same time. And we're not going to get there, guys, because we have a 6, 1, 7. It's both dice off axis. So let's get that entered into Crapsee here, and we'll go look at our final statistics for the day. We made a whopping $7 off that shooter. But statistics for today, we had 6 shooters. The last 2 were decent shooters with the double-digit rolls. The first 2 were average, and the shooter number 3 and 4 was below average. We had an SOR of 8.8, SRR of 6.6, two come out 7s. Box numbers and inside numbers are high today. 4s and 10s are low. Come out 7s are low. Horns and fields are low. Hardways were off the chart, and we were definitely on a light side play today. Our hot numbers were our 5s, 6s, and 9s. And 7s were below the average or expected by at least 1. So, hey guys, that's a much better shooting session than yesterday. Still too many shooters for what my concerns are. I would like to see less shooters and longer rolls throughout the session for the day, but it was a lot better than we did yesterday, so we're moving in the right direction. I want to thank everybody for following along today and for coming in and watching me do the rollouts on a morning basis. Hey, my name is Joe, and this is my Crapsmaster dice shooting journey. Let's make it yours as well, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.